It is the breaking development that changes everything. As of February 2, 2026, attorneys for former President Bill Clinton and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton have officially confirmed that they will comply with congressional requests to testify regarding Jeffrey Epstein. This decision arrives just hours before a scheduled vote to hold the couple in contempt of Congress, marking a historic turning point in an investigation that has spanned nearly a decade. But while the headline is the agreement to testify, the real story lies in the specific conditions of this arrangement. What changed in the last 48 hours to force this concession, and what specific documents are now back on the table for scrutiny? To understand the gravity of this moment, we have to look at the legal leverage that was applied yesterday afternoon. The catalyst for this sudden reversal was a procedural ultimatum issued by the House Oversight Committee. Up until yesterday, the Clintons' legal team had reportedly argued that previous investigations were sufficient. However, the committee made it clear they were prepared to move forward with a contempt of Congress citation, a criminal referral with significant consequences. According to sources, the shift occurred when it became evident that the committee had secured the necessary votes. By agreeing to testify, the former President and Secretary of State avoid the spectacle of a contempt vote, but they open themselves up to rigorous questioning under oath. This is the moment the inquiry transitions from political rhetoric to sworn testimony, where every statement enters the permanent historical record. But what exactly is the committee investigating? According to the subpoena schedule, legislators are focused on three primary areas. First, they are seeking to clarify the timeline of interactions between Bill Clinton and Epstein following the former president's departure from office. While flight logs have been public for years, investigators are reportedly seeking context regarding the purpose of specific trips and whether they intersected with official diplomatic business or the Clinton Foundation's operations. This distinction is vital because it moves the questions from personal association to potential conflicts of interest. The second area of focus involves Hillary Clinton's tenure as Secretary of State. The Oversight Committee is reviewing whether Epstein or associates acting on his behalf ever sought access to State Department channels during her time in office. To be clear, there are currently no unsealed indictments alleging that such access was granted, but the investigation aims to audit communication logs to definitively rule out any impropriety. The goal is to ensure that the firewall between the State Department and external lobbyists remained intact during that period. Finally, this testimony will address the broader implications of the documents released by the DOJ in January 2026. The committee is reportedly interested in the former president's perspective on how Epstein navigated high society circles, looking for patterns that might assist in ongoing legislative efforts regarding financial transparency. Legal experts suggest that the testimony will likely be conducted in a closed-door executive session initially, with transcripts to be reviewed for classified information before any public release. This sets a massive precedent for how Congress interacts with former executive branch officials. The agreement to testify is a procedural victory, but the content of that testimony remains the unknown variable. Will the transcripts provide the clarity the public has been demanding? As we look toward the scheduled date of the testimony, which sources suggest could happen as early as next month, the focus shifts to what will be revealed in those transcripts. To stay informed as we analyze the specific parameters of the subpoena and the eventual release of information, ensure you are following this channel. The timeline is moving faster than anticipated.